So the next things I got were from eBay. Yes, there was some trims I got from eBay, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It has so much substance to it, much more so than the one I got from Lincraft, which, you know, it was quite sparse compared to that, and it's quite nice. So I think we've got a metre of that one. And there's a metre of that one, which is the same, just a different colour. And then a metre of this one, which is, it's really beautiful, isn't it? Love that. It's got on a black band and it's like a burgundy colour. So I got those 3 gorgeous trims for the same price that I got a metre of the newer variety from Lincraft. So I'm more than happy with those ones. So the next thing I got off eBay was just a goodie bag full of all bits and pieces. I think someone was cleaning out their mother's old craft room or something like that, and it was up there for a couple of dollars, and I thought, well, why not? Because it's the little bits that can be quite interesting sometimes, especially when you don't have a lot of things and you're trying to build your collection up. These come in very handy. So there's that little bag of goodies there, little appliques and flowers and a few beads. There's some lace, got a bit of gold through it. They're not huge pieces of lace in this bag. There's another, that's really pretty actually. It's like a chiffon, and that's probably about 75 centimetres there of that. They're not huge pieces, some are bigger than others. There's a really nice piece, but they're alright. This sort of came with it too. It's not really to my liking, so I don't know what I'll do with that. Another little gathered piece of lace. Some are smaller than others, but it's still really, really pretty. Alright, from the back of a tag, and that's a really tiny piece, that one. There's a pretty blue. It's actually quite pretty, that. It's like an antique blue or something. Very pretty. There's another piece of the green one again. And it's full of, like, it's got these tiny little butterflies. Whoops, it fell. I'll show you another one. Tiny little butterflies in there, made out of fabric. And there's this beautiful applique. That's really lovely, isn't it? There's a fan. Isn't that lovely? Wouldn't that be beautiful on a tag or even on a box or something? There's quite a few of these little flowers, and also like these things. So it's a nice little goodie bag actually. There's a beautiful butterfly there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Oh, this is just wonderful. Let me show you this. Look at this trim, and it's so heavy. It really is heavy, and that's a decent sized piece too. That's about 75 centimetres. There's some purple, a little piece of material, some pink there, and a few more of those flowers. So that was that one from eBay. The next things from eBay I picked up were 2 packets of the Prima vintage trinkets, the 2 lockets. It's a locket and that's a locket. There's a couple of flowers and a heart there. So I think it was $5 for the 2, which is pretty cheap for Australia. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at this. It is, just take the pin out. And there is 3 meters of this, and I actually really, really like this. Isn't that beautiful? This was 99 cents. And I know it's not to everybody's liking, but there's just something about it that I think is beautiful. Done in the right way, I think it would be really lovely. So I love that. And it was such a bargain for 99 cents. And the last thing I think I got from eBay was this goodie bag of flowers. I'm not going to take them all out. I'll just zoom up because I don't want to crinkle the bag too much. But as you can see, it was a lot of 50, and there's some wooden buttons here. Sorry, ladies. There's 5 of each type of flowers. She even threw in a little packet of flat back pearls and stuck that on there. There's all different types of flowers in there. I think there's a few bows in there, some ribbon, a little bit of bead trim. My first bead trim. Some daisy trim. Yeah, and I think that was like $2 or something like that. It was really cheap. And it's like a little goodie bag. So I got that from eBay too. Now from Lindcraft, which like I said, it's a sewing craft store, I got some, this was before I ordered from eBay, I got this trim, which is really nice. It's like a white cotton, but it's good if you wanted to recolour it. So I got a couple of meters of that, and also a couple of meters of that one as well. So I got those a week or 2 ago. I also got a packet of, I got these like rose petals. I thought they might come in handy to make some flowers. They had a bit of a bargain bin there, and there was this clock hands. So I got clock hands, cards. They were $1.99 for a pack of cards, which is cheaper than the ones I'd previously purchased, and they're red, so they'll be great for Christmas. And then I found these, which I thought were really pretty. They were in the bargain bin. They're like a velvet. So there's that one, that one. Beautiful, that one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, the colour? A dusky one, dusky pink one. Really pretty. And that one. And I think they had them there to use to make fascinators, because in Australia Melbourne Cup Day will be coming up in November. So, and this one's a little bit different. It's got a bit of organza through it. And that one. So that's what I got from Lindcraft, and I'll just move all this aside. The last things I picked up were from a thrift shop near where I live. I very rarely find a lot of ribbons and lace and things like that in there, but on this particular day they must have been putting some new stock out. So I managed to pick up, it's still rolled up, and it was 50 cents, and there's I think there's a metre there of that fringing, so that was good. Also, I don't know how much of this is there, but that was also I think 50 cents, but there's quite a lot there of that. I got this, it's like a yellow. It looks, I don't know what it's going to come up like actually. I'll take it out and have a look. There were 2 lots of this, and they were both 10 cents. I think 10 cents each. Yeah, there's 10 cents. And it's, yellow's not normally a colour I would go for, but it's really quite pretty actually when it's not all bunched together like that. So I think there's 2 pieces and they're about 80 centimetres, or one was 80, one was 84 centimetres. So I got that, they were really cheap. And then I got this lovely blue doily, and that was 50 cents. This weird looking colour one, but you never know, it might come in handy for something, but it actually feels beautiful. That was 80 cents. And then this really, it's a long one. There we go. Like a table runner. And that was 50 cents too, but it does have a little hole in it over here, but that's easily fixed, and most of the time we end up cutting them up a bit anyway, don't we? Another thing I got from the thrift shop was some fabric. I'll just get that. So it was a grab a bag of fabric for $2. So I got some white tulle. I got this, it's like a chiffon, and it's got a pattern, purple and blue pattern through it. And I actually made a couple of shabby flowers with it already. So, and they've got the burnt edges, those ones, so that was interesting to do. So I got that, and I got some of this white, and I actually played with that and made little white shabby flower, and that's a centre out of that goodie bag with all the little flowers in it as well. I got some more white chiffon. It's like a green khaki kind of colour, but it's so soft. So I got that, and there's quite a lot of that. And I got more white chiffon, some embroidery anglaise. And I got a couple of pieces of this, which is just some lace that someone's been making into something, but it would be good with flowers. And on the other side it's all satin, so there's a couple of big pieces of that as well. And I think there's a blue here, a blue, and this piece. I don't know why I got it, but I got it. So, but it's got a really cute kind of design on it, so it may come in handy for a canvas or something like that. Oh, and I got half a box of jute twine for 20 cents as well, so pretty cool. Okay, I think that's about it. I've enjoyed showing you everything I've got, and I hope this video doesn't go for too long as well. Thank you, ladies. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.